So for today's video, we are going to, or I am going to answer a lot of the questions that I get repeatedly, and we're going to do a little Q&A.
Okay.
So let's get started.
Okay. So first off, Breaking Blind. How did you come up with the name?
Okay. So for the name Breaking Blind, we kept thinking and thinking and thinking. I hated everything that my brother came up with. I just didn't like anything, and I couldn't think of anything. And then actually his wife, Jen, my fantastic sister-in-law, came up with two. She came up with Breaking Blind and Blind Diaries, and I loved Breaking Blind.
Well, what are some of the things that people do that irritate or offend you? If they're trying to be helpful? Oh, okay. Sorry.
So irritating, offending. Okay, so number one irritating thing, and this just happened to me at the airport when I was flying back from Pennsylvania, so it's like vivid in my mind, is when people don't talk to me and they talk to the people around me. Like, does she want a pretzel? Does she want water? Or does she, don't ask other people what I want. That drives me nuts. Another thing is, if I get pulled, if I'm walking and I get yanked places, it's really disorienting. It's super, it's just invasive, and you're in somebody's space. It can be, it's really, really rude. When I get talked to I'm 5 is really annoying. One time I was walking, I'm walking to work, and some man came up to me and asked me if I'd like to hold his hand. So that was kind of weird.
How did he, hey, maybe he was just trying to pick you up.
He was just would you like to hold my hands? And I said, no. I mean, why would I hold a stranger's hand? Isn't that bizarre?
Mm-hmm. You don't know what he touched. Mm-mm.
No, that was why would I just start holding, somebody's hand?
I was just standing here waiting.
Strolling,
Thank you. No one ever asked me that.
Yeah, it was so bizarre. So, things like that are incredibly offensive, and really irritating.
So can you watch movies or TV, and what are some of your favorites?
Yes, I can watch/listen to movies and television, and honestly, there is a great website where you can get MP3s of movies, and they have descriptive video service on them. So it's basically just a narration, and all of the television shows in the UK are all descriptive, and so this website also has some television shows and descriptive. So I recently got into Vampire Diaries, and I absolutely love Vampire Diaries.
Are you Team Stefan or Team Damon?
Damon, 100%. I used to be Stefan, and I had to switch. I couldn't take weak Stefan anymore.
So a lot of people are concerned that a cashier or a wait person or someone is going to take advantage of you or steal from you or cheat you. Has this ever happened? And do you have any ways that you use to prevent it?
So we did. I got a lot of comments about this, and I know what, I appreciate your concern, but don't be. Don't be concerned, because I'm not concerned at all. Number one, I usually hardly ever use cash and use my debit card, so I'm going to be able to tell what exactly is debited from my account and what establishment it was from. So if there was any fraudulent activity, we could take care of it. And if I do use cash and they're going to cheat me, then they clearly need it way more than I do, and that's on their conscience, not mine.
You wish someone would cheat you.
Yeah, seriously, try it.
All right.
I mean, for real, wouldn't you feel so bad?
So a lot of people are super interested in how you dream. Can you settle this once and for all?
Yeah, I've been getting comments about how I dream since the very first video. And I can't say how it's a blind person from birth dreams, because I have no idea. But I had vision, so I dream very normally, just like everybody else dreams. I can see in my dreams. I see color. I see places. I often dream of my hometown. I often dream of the house that I grew up in, because that's so imprinted in my brain visually. I see, but I will say that in all of my dreams, I'm very conscious that I can see. It's strange that I can see. And that also, what happens a lot of times in my dreams is I'm steadily losing vision in my dream.
How did you come to terms with being blind? What was the process like? And how do you stay so damn positive? That's right. I said it like that.
So, You know, I would say that the first year that I was blind, I didn't have any visual stimulation, so I think I slept like 20 hours a day because I was in the dark all the time. And you know, if you're in the dark, your brain like automatically thinks that it's time to go to sleep. So that was really difficult. It was really, really hard for me. It took me 10 years to really come to terms with my blindness. I hid it a lot. I didn't want people to know that I was blind. I was like terribly embarrassed about it. And I really don't ever think that I came to terms with my blindness until I moved out to Colorado and got the proper training and got my confidence back and realized that I really was like the same person and could do all the same things. My fantastic friends, my
Hello.
mom and brother are so super supportive and just we're so close, and that has meant the world to me.
How do you work and what do you do?
So I work. I mean, how do I work? I work like everybody else works, with like my hands and my mind and like walk. Like, you know, I don't know. I don't really don't know how to answer how I work. I get up every day at 5. I get ready. I get out on the bus. I get to my place of, my place of business. And I am a home management instructor at the Colorado Center for the Blind, where I went and received my independence training. And so basically what I do all day is I help other blind people to learn how to cook and be independent in their home life. So I teach like budgeting, grocery shopping, all kinds of cooking, love to cook, and it's a super rewarding job.
This is like my favorite. How do you know you're done wiping your butt after you take a deuce?
So I must say, this question really struck me as, just absolutely fascinating that people would even think about this or want to know it. And then there was all these like comments underneath like, please answer, please answer. So I have one answer. Blind or sighted, everybody should use them.
Ain't that the truth?
There's no excuse, right?
Exactly, no excuse. I'm like, yeah, it's just that's that.
That way you can be a hyper wiper without irritation.
Exactly.
Okay. So, what is the biggest challenge you face on a daily basis?
Probably when my alarm goes off at 5 o'clock in the morning because I'm so tired. Like, I just don't want to get up. Like,
I was gonna say the most difficult thing you do every day is probably picking out what to wear.
that is so true. My biggest challenge of the day, thank you, Nevin, is honestly picking out what I'm going to wear. Sometimes I'll change 3 and 4 times a day and deciding what pair of shoes I'm going to wear. Because I often want to wear heels out, but I can't because I'm trucking through the damn ice to get on the bus. And then I'm going to slip or something, So that can be incredibly frustrating and challenging. What am I going to piece together to make it work,
So, and a few people wanted to know about your camera woman. I think that's me.
That's you. That's Erin Daly. So Erin Daly is my, like, Colorado BFF. So I
Hey.
don't want to, like, down on my PA, Janelle and Becky BFFs. So, but, so Erin is blind as well. There's different degrees of blindness. And I am totally blind. I don't have any vision. And Erin still has a good deal of remaining vision, but she still is considered legally blind. So she went to the school at Colorado Center for the Blind the same time that I did, and her and I became really great friends there, and we just stayed friends. So thanks everybody for watching my video and caring about these questions and wanting to know. Please continue to ask questions because I think like I could like intermix these kind of videos throughout. And don't forget to follow me, Maureen Bassmaster, on Facebook and M Bassmaster on Twitter. And thank you for subscribing. Please like my videos also. And all right, thanks guys. Bye.